Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Mylan, okay, I got your name right. Okay, so thanks for answering my question, because I was wondering. So it turns out you've been dealing with this for a while. So obviously I've been really dealing with this since I was like, just a couple months ago. So, yeah, right? And yeah, it is kind of difficult because lupus is pretty much dominated by girls, which kind of sucks because it's, I originally thought that you were a girl because of the fact that you have lupus, so automatically I assumed that you were a girl, but it's cool that now I know someone who is a guy and has lupus. I mean, it's not cool that you have lupus, but still. And you asked me 2 questions. One, I wrote it down my hand because my tablet's dead. So, the symptom that bothers me the most. There are 2 that really bother me. One with my head and my scalp burning and itching. Sorry, my brother's at the door. Anyway, so the symptom that bothers me the most, 2, my head burning and itching, and it hurts to just touch and everything. That's one that really bothers me because it hurts when I try to go to sleep and my head touches my pillow, so it's really, really uncomfortable. And another one which I think every person with lupus deals with, and they're probably annoyed, is their joints. My joints, they're just, So that is the huge thing that bothers me, just my joints. That's what I really hate, because I hate my joints always hurting, and I hate that they feel weird, and it's just, it's hard to explain. Do I feel that it's worsening? I think it is worsening because there's new symptoms that keep popping up, and I'm having more times where I have more bad days than good days. Got something in my throat. I don't know, I keep having these, these weird pains, and it causes my arm, especially my arm, to go numb. But I can still feel everything. It's just, it's weird. I really do think it's worsening. Oh my gosh, I got the hiccups now. Because now the sun is becoming a bigger problem. It's just, yeah. I really hope that I'm imagining it, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. It's now almost a daily basis that, one of my arms goes numb, or my legs. Sometimes it's both of my legs and both of my arms, so it's like I'm paralyzed. It feels really weird, and it hurts really bad. It's getting harder to walk because I get this shooting pain at my leg, and sometimes right here it spazzes out, and it's weird, and I'm getting really shaky all the time, but it's not like I've got low blood sugar or anything. I do have reactive hypoglycemia, which basically my blood sugar gets really low after I eat. It's really weird, and I don't understand it, but okay, it happens. So yeah, I mean, I've had reactive hypoglycemia for a while, so I don't know if possibly it was caused by lupus, but I mean, with all my medical things, it could come from the fact that I do have lupus, but we're never gonna know, so I just kind of gotta deal with it, but I'm kind of used to it. So yeah, anyway, thanks for asking me those questions, because I mean, I like that you were curious, and I like that I was getting asked a question. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's difficult. But I think it's really cool that now I've got a loopy buddy, I guess, on here, and it's kind of nice to know that I'm not alone. And I think that it's neat that I kind of know someone, I guess I know him anyway, that I've heard of somebody who is a guy and has lupus, because you never really, I don't know, it's just not common. I don't know of any other guys that have lupus, so, because it is pretty much dominated by the females, because I don't know why it's more common in females. Probably gonna need to look that up. You know, why is it more common? Why do girls get it all the time? Like, I mean, not all the time, but still, you know what I mean. So, and one thing I've found that helps with, like, blood sugar problems is, so, my blood sugar always goes low. My blood sugar has always been low, but after eating something with my reactive hypoglycemia, it doesn't happen all the time, but my blood sugar drops. So I have gum a lot because it helps kind of regulate everything and keep everything normal, I guess. And I don't know if this is part of lupus. I don't know if this can be caused by it, but I've also been noticing that my skin is becoming very dry. I don't know if that's a symptom. I'm gonna have to look it up. I mean, unless Mylin knows it. I'm wondering, has it happened to you? Is your skin getting really dry or something? Because I don't know, it's just getting really dry. I mean, yeah, I know it's summer, but it's been pretty rainy here. It's been kind of humid, so I need to stop playing with that. So, yeah, I don't know if it's caused by that, and it's just kind of weird. It's weird, especially on my feet. It's really bad on my feet. So I'm just like, what? And also, like, always around my nail. What is on my finger? Okay, then. So, yeah. Today's gloomy. It's not pretty out. I want it to be sunny out. There. I've also noticed that weather change has a huge effect on if I'm having a good day or a bad day. Usually it's a really, really bad day when it's gloomy like this, because today's not a good day right now. Literally just walking out to the car was very, very painful. So, and I got these really nice shoes. They're not in my room. They're Skechers, and they're one of those where they have like that. So the shoe that has like that curve. They're Skechers. Can't remember what kind of shoes they are. Anyway, so they're like tennis shoes, and they're really comfortable. And when I'm walking, it supports kind of, you know, it. I don't know how to explain it. It's less harsh when I'm walking. And it's also helping because I do have hip problems. Like, my hips pop out of place. It's really weird. My doctors say, oh, it's nothing, it's just because you're growing. I'm like, dude, I've been the same height for 3 years. I'm pretty sure I'm not growing. And I know growing pains, and that is not growing pains. But then I found a really good doctor. She said that my tendons and ligaments and everything are loose in my hips, so sometimes my hips will pop out of place. Same with my elbows and my shoulders and my knees. My kneecap is already out of place, and there's no way to fix it because the doctors didn't do anything when I first heard it. So yeah, I've been having bad luck with doctors. Like, the one doctor I had before I got tested for lupus, I went to him with the same, and I told him the exact same thing I told this doctor that actually diagnosed me. I told him, you know, what's going on with my elbows, because it all started with my elbows and my knees. So I explained to him, you know, that I constantly have to do this because otherwise my elbows will pop out of place. Like, if I don't do that and straighten out my arm, my elbows will pop out of place. So I told him that, and I told him how weird my joints feel, how everything just feels awkward. And he basically told me, he literally told me that if this feels weird, then don't do it. I'm like, okay, cool. I wish my dad had been there because my dad would have ripped his head off. So he was a dumb doctor. Now he is my regular doctor. So my pediatrician, because I still go to a pediatrician. I have no clue why. So we are now requesting a different doctor because my regular doctor left. She retired, and I'm like, she was really nice. It was Dr. Morton. So if you guys ever had Dr. Morton, she is the bomb. And I swear she has autism because she talks really fast. So anyway, this doctor that I got, I forgot what her name is. She's not my regular doctor, but she's just the doctor I got when I went to Rockwood. I told her everything that I told that other doctor, and she's like, let's get you tested. Originally, she was testing me for rheumatoid arthritis, EDS, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is kind of similar to lupus. I've got a friend with EDS, and she's really nice. She's got, like, severe EDS. So it was rheumatoid arthritis and some other crap, big words. And everything came back negative because they were going to take about a week for most of the really severe diagnoses, one of which is lupus. So I was waiting about a week until I got the diagnosis, and we got a call at like 9 o'clock at night, and I made a video about it, how it was like, are you kidding me? It made me wait this long, because she had gone out of town, so she wasn't able to call us back and give us the answer of the blood test. So we had to wait extra days. We got a call, found out I had lupus, and it was really sad and really heartbreaking, and it hurt me. Just hearing that was kind of wow. Anyway, so it's crazy that it took a doctor from Rockwood, just, you know, a little clinic where they just kind of check ups, like, do x-rays, say, oh, do you have a broken bone? Let's check that. It's not like a hospital or anything or an emergency room. It's just a clinic. And it's stupid that it took a Rockwood clinic to figure out I had lupus and an actual hospital couldn't. Yeah. So there's downsides and upsides to Providence and the base. I actually like Providence, just some of them are not very intelligent, but the base, definitely, it's difficult to find good doctors there. So, yeah, I'm having a really bad day today. I'm, like, seriously having a bad day. That's why I totally went lazy for my makeup. I'm just kind of not very upbeat today. And, yeah, so if anyone else has any questions, like I said, I will answer your questions. You can ask me anything from along the lines of, I don't know, wow, I got nothing. Wow, you can ask me anything, really. I really don't care what questions. I mean, yeah, of course, don't ask a question like someone at my school did. Like, hey, when are you gonna die? That is the most rude and awful question to ask anyone, even if they don't have any medical disorders or anything. Even if they just have, you know, I mean, if they have cancer, then a really bad thing to ask is, hey, when are you gonna die? That is the worst question to ask anyone with any autoimmune disorders. Because it's like, you say it so bluntly, but there's always a chance I could die. And it's not, like, funny. So, yeah, you guys can ask me any questions you want. I mean, all questions are important to be answered. If you've got a question, I think it's really important that it gets answered, because otherwise it's going to be eating at you, eating away at your soul. Like, it's awful not knowing things. So, yeah, ask me any question you want, and I will answer it as soon as I see it. I'll try to keep an eye on my comments. Yeah, so thank you, Mylan Holt, for asking me those questions, and I hope that I did a good answer. I think I did. And if you got any more questions, you can totally ask me and I'll totally answer them. I keep saying totally like a lot. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching my channel. Please give a huge, fat, giant, enormous flippin' thumbs up. Subscribe. Just press that button down there. And then comment down below any questions or just any comments. And yeah, you guys will see me in my next video. And big hug. And thanks for watching. Bye.